Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon. Hope you are well. It is your girl Esha here, Carnivalista in Chief of the Carnivalista Lifestyle. And I have been away for quite some time. I didn't realize that it was so long that I haven't been here live with you all. So here I am. And today we're talking about the holiday feels. Why did I want to talk about this? Because it's we're speeding into the holiday season, and holiday feelings, whatever you want to call them, they will come up. Emotions, they will come up, whether they are positive or negative feelings. They come up for all of us. Usually our family stuff, our family stuff, our friend stuff will come up, and there's just no avoiding it, right? So let's talk about that. Yes, I am crocheting. This is crochet and a chat. Because I love to crochet, and this is something that I do that calms me and makes something useful, right? All right. So before we get into the holiday feels, let me do a quick check-in just in case you saw my last video and you knew where I was with the sweater or cardigan there then. So this is that's the back that I just put around. Here we have a sleeve, and I'm currently on the other, not sleeve, a shoulder. Front, back here, and this is the other side that I'm currently working on right now, and back is here. So these two sides are going to be joined, and I will start working on my sleeve once I'm finished over here. All right, and it'll just be open. I may add a band around the neck area, maybe. I don't know, see how I feel, but it's definitely gonna have sleeves. They're gonna be nice and long, and it's not very fitted. It's gonna be more loose, slouchy, I guess the term is now. And I may add a band at the bottom as well, but we'll see. But that's where I am in case you were following how my cardigan is coming along. Definitely that is where I am at. All right, and hopefully again the sound is working. I do have a new toy, my new microphone that I got from my dear friend. She's no longer using it, and she passed it along to me very kindly. So very happy about that. So hope the sound is working. I'm pretty sure that it is. So we'll go from there. Anyway, if you're watching, leave me a comment, say hi. Let me know what you're doing this holiday season as we talk about these holiday feels. All right, so let's get back to that. One of the things that you see, I guess, in popular culture, like on TV shows or even on social media, is, the concept that women are emotional creatures, and that is a bad thing. A bad thing. I personally don't think it's a bad thing. I think that emotions exist for a reason. And one of the things that I have done in the past is use whatever emotions I'm feeling, positive or negative, right, to propel me to where I want to go or where I want to be. So that's what I would like to mention about holiday feels, right? The first thing is to use whatever holiday feels you are having. I know there are many of us who sometimes feel lonely throughout the holiday season. Even when you have, tons of your family members around you, you still might feel lonely. Or if you have family members who are wondering where your significant other is, right? If you are not currently attached to a partner or anything like that, that can be challenging conversations to navigate, right? So as a result of that, you might be feeling lonely, or you may be feeling angry, or you may be feeling whatever the case may be. Maybe it's entirely a laughable matter to you and you don't really care at all. The point is, you're going to feel something. What I would recommend that you do is use those emotions to and channel it into something that you would like to manifest in your life. So let me give you an example. back in 2005 after the breakup with my ex-boyfriend. um, I was feeling a lot of things. I really thought that he was the one and this was going to work out, but it really didn't because he wasn't ready to settle down, and I felt that I was. So I felt a lot of things. I felt anger. I definitely felt sadness. I definitely felt the loss of the relationship. And what I did with all of those feelings was I channeled it into what I wanted my life to look like moving forward. And I tried to make a game out of it at that point in time. I know you can sit down and you can be all serious and you can journal and you can write, you can do all of those things. I definitely did journaling, but I made it more of a game in terms of how do I want to feel in my next relationship? Who do I want to be with in my next relationship? And really use that to make a game out of it. So it creating this entire picture of something that was fun. I wanted my next partner to be fun. I wanted my life to be fun. And really making note of and writing all of that down. So that's really what I used all of those emotions and channeled it into. So it was fun. It was a game. It wasn't something that I took too overly serious, really, when I think about it now. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. I think it was good because it worked out for me. But yeah, there's some people who would say maybe that wasn't a good thing, but it worked out for me. So definitely don't have any problems with that. So the second thing, and I'm looking over to the left because my husband is here and I don't know if he needs something. Huh? I did. It should have been emailed to you. Thank you. Had to see what he was waiting on me for. So the second thing, so that's definitely the first thing. Use those emotions, use those feels, use those feelings of whatever you are going to go through this holiday season and channel it into what you want your life to look like. You don't want any negative people around you anymore, and you want to attract more positive people into your life. Write that down. You want to attract a partner into your life. Maybe you are currently single. I do see a lot of single women posts and posts about what you want your life partner to be in this group, in the I Am Beautiful the movement group. Use those feelings and channel it into really dreaming and feeling great about what you want your life to ideally look like. And that is very powerful, I'll just say. Using all of those emotions, harnessing all of those emotions, as I like to think about it, and channeling it into your vision, what you want, what you really, 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 really desire, and being honest about it too. Because I think a lot of the lives that we create or that we look at on Instagram and stuff, a lot of that stuff is not being honest, right? I think being really honest about what it is you want, there is power in that, and there is urgency in that, and there is fun in that, because your life should be fun. It's not going to be fun 100% of the time, but at a good solid 80% of the time, your life should be fun. And you should be doing things that you enjoy and spending time and energy on things that you enjoy. Okay? That is really what it should be about. All right? So that's the first thing to do with those feels. The second thing to do with those feels is to feel them and direct them towards something that is actually fun, that is going to nurture your mind, your body, or your spirit, or maybe all three. Now, for example, at that time when I was going through the breakup with my boyfriend, one of the things, this was back in 2005, in case you're just joining me, one of the things that I channeled that energy and all of those feelings that I was feeling, as I told you, it was anger, sadness, loss. I channeled that into planning and doing things that were actually fun for me at the time, and doing things that even at the time I didn't know if it was going to be fun, but I wanted to try it, and it turned out to be awesome, right? There were a couple things that I did that didn't work out so well. But for example, I started a book club around that time with my friends. And one of the books that we read, I've actually recommended here in this group, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. That was actually one of our book club books at the time, back in 2005. Another thing that I did, I started going out to do different classes. I started going on walks, making sure that I was exercising, getting fresh air, things like that. And I found many of those habits that I started, doing back then in 2005 have actually kept with me, since I moved to North Carolina. I was living in Toronto at the time in 2005, but now I'm in North Carolina. Finding another book club here, making sure that I'm continually reading and learning, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Those are things that stuck with me. Going out for walks, going outside. I try to do that every single day. Get some fresh air. Fresh air and sunshine can do wonders for your outlook, and find somewhere to put and process and understand those feelings. Outside, fresh air, movement does a really, really great a great thing with that. Meditation, yoga, those were things that I picked up back then in 2005 that I'm still doing now, that continually help me to process feelings and emotions. Because again, I feel that, there are people who say that women are emotional creatures. Embrace that, lean into that, and use those emotions. As I said, the two different ways that I talked about was channeling it into building your vision of the fun, beautiful, wonderful life that you have, and two, channeling that into an activity that will be fun. Something that you can discover something completely new. Like I discovered a whole bunch of new things back then in 2005 that I would not have discovered if I did not use those emotions and channeled them into something else. Right? I think even in 2005, I picked up crochet again. And crochet is something that I picked up and put down many times throughout my life because I learned to crochet when I was 10. But yeah, I think back in 2005 was a crochet period. I think that's when I started teaching crochet classes as well, which was a lifetime ago. But in any case, the point is, channel those emotions, lean into your emotions, and actually use them for something that you actually desire, building the life that you actually desire, and channel them into something that you can feel good about, and that you feel good about, that is fun, whatever that looks like for you, right? And maybe you can use those emotions to rediscover what might be fun for you. I was talking to a friend of mine last week, and she's actually a coach, and she was saying, somebody asked me what I do for fun, and I wasn't sure that I could answer the question, right? Find something that's fun. And I encourage you throughout this holiday season to plan at least one or two things that are going to be fun, or maybe be spontaneous and just pick up and do it. Okay, use those feelings to propel you into something else. All right. That was all I needed to share today. I do hope that you do have, for those of you who are celebrating American Thanksgiving, I am Canadian and from Canada, so our Thanksgiving is in October. However, I celebrate American Thanksgiving with my family and friends who are here in the US with me. So I hope you have a safe and a fun Thanksgiving. As I said, I highly encourage that you use whatever those Thanksgiving feels are that are going to come up for you next week. Channel it into something that you really desire, and or if you do both, bonus points, into something that is fun for you and brings some more light, love, joy, laughter, smiles to your life, because that's where all the good stuff is. All right? Okay, that's it for me. I will see you the week after Thanksgiving, because next week I will be focusing on spending time with family, so I won't be doing a live. But the week after Thanksgiving, in early December, if you can believe we're already in December, I will see you and I will be back. All right, as always, hugging you up and giving you some good, positive Thanksgiving feels and energy. All right, take care.